Everybody, and welcome back to the week that was. My name is Jude Newcomb. This is episode number 52 of the program. I am so glad that you're here. And as you can tell from the thumbnail and the title of this video, this is the final episode of the week that was. We have had, like I said, 52 episodes, which is a year of episodes. Now, that didn't happen in one calendar year. I took some weeks off there in between, but I thought that this was the good, stopping point for, a few reasons. One being the 52 episode mark, that's a good spot symbolically to finish out the week that was for me. And, the other reasons are that I feel that I've been able to produce content pretty much on a weekly basis for over a year. And that was the goal and always has been the goal of this show, which was simply to be a show about Metrix, a show to show other people in the community that it is possible and almost easy to build and create a show of content that will keep people entertained and inform people that might not know about the project what's going on with the project. And I think that I've been able to show that that's possible. And, with the viewership being where it's basically been since the beginning of the show, the numbers haven't really grown. And, that's maybe that's a result of the content that I bring. Maybe I'm speaking more into a vacuum of Metroids that already know everything that there is about the going-ons with the team and the community and the project itself. And maybe there's not enough forward-thinking stories with what's to come and spoilers and all that, but that never really was the purpose of this show. The purpose of this show was always to talk about the week that was. It's right in the title, and recap some of the stories and maybe go a little more in depth on things that have happened. And also I have talked about things to come. In the last month or so, I think I've put out a few different shows on Metroverse, which is our upcoming NFT platform, and really try to hammer home multiple times how important it is to have collections from the community, not from the team, from the community for this platform when it goes live. When it goes live, and if there's no collections, then there's really no reason to have Metroverse. So, the team is going to have a couple things to put out there. But as far as the ongoing momentum of what Metroverse can be, it really is community driven, not only for the community that already exists, but to do outreach as a community to other communities that exist on other networks and try and draw those people in to take advantage of the benefits of creating and promoting and pushing out a collection of their own on the Metrix network. Reasons for that: the Metrix network is new. People always love new. There is fast transaction speeds and relatively cheap transaction fees, especially if you're looking at the price of Metrix right now. So there are numerous reasons why a burgeoning NFT team would want to at least consider releasing their collection on something like Metrix compared to a network like Ethereum. First mover advantage is very good for people, and especially in business. So we really need to do a great job at promoting Metroverse, getting that out there. And that's something that I really want to do myself. And what leaving the show will do is free up a little bit more time to continue expanding my horizons in the NFT world. I've done a lot of learning in the Solana network of projects. We have other members that have been dabbling in the Ethereum network. All that does is really increase the visibility of the Metrix team as we continue to forge partnerships and collaborations with other projects that exist on other platforms. And as you can see with something like Space Cadets, that can breed good results in the future with them going to release a sister collection on the Metrix network. So that's great. That's fantastic. That's what we want. We need more people, not just the team. We need people from the community to do outreach in other communities and tell them about the benefits of the Metrix network and to get them to consider partnering or collabing with the team. And that's not something that would even necessarily be done for free. The Metrix team has and has had in place for a long time a bounty program where if you bring in partnerships, there's bounties that are paid off for that. So, you know, it's just free money sitting there. It's in every budget proposal, really, you know, and it's something that we welcome from anybody that can get anything done for us because we're all in this together. It's not and shouldn't be just, you know, 98% of people waiting for 2% of people to do things. Where we can all help each other at any time. And it doesn't have to be, like I said, with partnerships, you know, creating partnerships and doing all that work. It could be as simple as, you know, writing a Medium article, retweeting something, going into another community on Reddit and talking about Metrix coin, taking 5 minutes a day to say something about Metrix. And that's what I want to do more of moving forward. And producing this show on a weekly basis does take a bit of time and planning and to cut that back from 4 or 5 episodes a month to 1, you know, that'll help me do that even more. And I've been able to forge a lot of great relationships with other teams already with the time that I've been able to devote to that. And I think that'll just grow and become more. And I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, that was kind of the main reason for calling the show quits in the current form that it has right now. And, you know, Metrix has a ton of great things coming down the pipe. Excuse me, like I said, we have Metroverse, we have the DeFi branch of Metrix, which I think a lot of people are sleeping on. DeFi is the way of the future. It's incredible. And for Metrix to be jumping in feet first with the dollar DAO, Metrix dollar lending, DeFi lending, come on. Anybody that has Metrix right now at some point will be able to lend out that Metrix to other people in smart contracts to generate income, passive income. So that's great. Like I'm looking forward to that. And also with Metrix, you know, being pegged to the dollar, that creates a lot of stability for real world businesses to want to jump in and partner with us on various projects. So we have all of that going on with DeFi. That is currently being worked out by the developers. We also have the Metrix name service, which should be coming out soon, I would think. And then we also have partnerships, real world partnerships that we're working on. This is not just me spouting away and doing talking points. Like these are real things that the team is working on. We have a much more focused vision, as Trent alluded to in the CEO update. We are currently in talks with businesses and partnerships, potential partnerships that you know, are much more than just hearsay and just people talking away. Like they're real things that can develop and become like truly great things for this project and community, and a way to just battle past the paper-handed dumpers that continue to just dump massive amounts of Metrix onto the market. You know, I have my feelings about that, and you know, it is what it is, but you know, we're truly looking for ways to combat that. And I think that it's just a matter of time before, you know, those people who are dumping, you know, kind of get what they're doing. You know, it's not something that I would do for any sustained period of time like how they're doing it. Anyway, so with that pretty much being said, I want to thank everybody who has supported this program and who has liked and commented and shared and left really nice comments. You're really special to me. I see them and I appreciate them in a sea of what can sometimes be a very opaque future and feelings. When I see support and good vibes, it makes me feel good, obviously. And that's always been something great that I've been able to see. And it helps dealing with, what do I want to get into? It makes dealing with negativity, FUD, threats, all that stuff. It makes it manageable. So thank you to everybody that supported this. I also want to thank Trent for thinking this was a good idea in the first place and always supporting me in whatever content I've been able to put out. And then I want to thank, the rest of the team. There's so many smart, driven people on the team. And I think it's just a matter of time before we see the mountaintop. I really do. And we just have to keep going. We have to keep trying. And I also want to thank on that team specifically Owali and Elena. Owali created the intro and outro to this show, and I think it's really great. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do when this cuts down to once a month. I can no longer use this intro, or maybe I will. Screw it, and then I'll just put a black box over it that says month. But yeah, and then Elena for creating this and the various iterations that I've had of an office. So yeah, thank you to everybody. I love you all. We're all Metroids together, and there's only one way that we're ever going to be successful, and that's as a creative community of like-minded individuals who are all focused on supporting each other and getting to the top together. So I look forward to being that with you as much as possible. And I look forward to what the future brings. So with that being said, I will see you next month with an episode of whatever that's going to be. So take care, stay safe, Metroids.